Hi.
No, stop that. No.
Hi.
Hello and welcome to the
Welcome to the
Lorewars podcast
Lorewars
and preview
podcast
stream.
and preview stream.
My name
I'm your
is.
host, Doug
Oh, you.
Carlson.
Yeah. All right. I'm your host, Maddie. I don't know your last name.
You
Um,
never will.
I definitely do. I think I have it in as under my phone. Maybe no. You're just Maddie in
But
my
you
phone.
won't say it on stream.
I won't. I would never do that to you.
Or she will find you and she will gut you.
So Maddie's social security number is. Um. So
Bitch, I don't even know that. If you knew that, that'd be impressive.
It's been a hot minute since we streamed all together. It's been crazy, man. The world's literally upside
I
down.
was in school.
Yeah, let's blame it on school and not the extremely degrading um um economy and social life of our culture right now.
I was in school and I worked. I had no time. And now I'm out of work and I'm out of school and all I do is drink.
That's not healthy. You
Quarantine alcoholism.
should.
Actually, no. My dad had a surgery, so I've been like doing nothing. But I have to get up at 5:30 when my parents leave for work, so I've been getting up, working out for an hour. I've been doing lots of Just Dance. I've fallen in love with Just Dance.
I've been really listening to some of the podcasts, and I got to the part, I think it's like episode 12, and we're like on episode like 32 or something like that. In episode 12, I was talking about how events were getting canceled in March because of this coronavirus stuff. And then I got like laid off, and I was like, I had so much free time, and then I just got this new job, and I'm working like 60 plus hours a week, and it's just the flip of a coin of like I go from unemployed and living off the government to working nonstop, but I'm still making good money, so I'm not gonna complain. But it's crazy.
That that's how it's been for me. Cause like I got laid off at all this time, and I like started all these cosplay projects. I started like school. And then we went back to work full force, and my work had just put a big expansion on, so we were packed even with the regulations. And I was working like fucking almost 60 hours a week and busting my ass. And then it all came to a dead halt again.
Oh
I was working 60 hours a week and going to school full time.
yeah. Right.
I was fucking exhausted, and then everything came to a dead halt, and I was like, what?
And then there's people like Sean who never stopped working because you are an essential employee. Tops is essential.
Dude, me too, man. I'm essential.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Marijuana
get
business
zero
is
pay.
You're
it's...
new. Shut up. We haven't even introduced you.
Oh yeah, there's a new. I forgot we started recording. There's a new person on the stream.
And I'm essential.
And he's essential. This is Kurt. Kurt will be on the cast now. Due to some I don't even know how to explain it. Due to some, I think, scheduling moving around, because Ryan owns a restaurant. His parents moved down to Florida, and he kind of took over, and so he is too busy to stream with us. So I picked up Kurt because all Kurt does is grow legal marijuana. So
And I like to play RPGs.
Hell yeah. And Kurt's gonna DM a game for me. I'm so excited. I have a PC.
Smoke weed every day.
I have a PC that I've been conjuring up, and I'm excited to play it. I expect a full-length campaign on my desk tomorrow, Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, how many pages? I need to know the backstory a little more, and that's why I'm excited to play more.
I mean,
need
if
to know the build.
I'll shoot you some, like, definitely look at your guidebook in the timeline section, but like I can shoot you some ideas that I personally are like, oh, these would be cool projects to make a campaign out of, and never got around to them. So I can
Alright,
I can
lay it
shoot you
on me,
some of
baby.
those if you want. But
Me and
yeah,
my friends just got done writing like a 80-page, like late game D&D module
hell yeah.
that is ending this week, and it'll be like a 3-year party ending this Saturday. It'll be kind of sad,
Nice.
but I'm excited to do other things because being high level in D&D kind of sucks.
I had this idea of making a campaign or like a one shot, or I'd say more of like an adventure of kind of like Pokemon esque, where the characters themselves don't level, but you go around like capturing monsters and have like an arena and shit like that. I think that would be kind of fun for a one shot or a small adventure.
Yeah, the Greetings Adventures are doing
Yeah,
their
that's
similar thing
yeah,
right now.
the bone
It's so
battles.
fucking good. It's so
I
good.
finished their latest episode on the way home tonight, and it was great. I love it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like a boner after all that.
So,
Callback.
Maddie, I'm interested because
Yeah.
like I have no idea what where'd we leave off? What you?
Oh, why are you
were just telling
asking
us all
me?
about it.
you know everything
Oh,
about. No, Sean, this is a bit. I'm doing a bit. Obviously, I know where we are. Don't interfere. Maddie, tell us exactly.
Never fear. I
name.
remember exactly.
That's what I figured.
So yeah. We were fighting something.
Probably, yeah.
And the things we were fighting were being real dicks.
Yes, yes.
Fucking awful.
Uh-huh. What was your motivation behind fighting these awful things? Do you remember?
They were being dicks.
Okay.
Do you need any? I mean, come on now. Like, do you need any more motivation? Like,
Alrighty.
they were being assholes and unnecessarily so, in my opinion. So you know.
What transpired is you guys returned from your long mission in the old mansion where we did all that good stuff. And you were told, or no, you guys returned from your pirate quest. That was after, or that was after you guys landed on that stranded island and found the chaos god and did all that goodness. And then they sent you home, and you rested for a while until you were told by the queen herself that General Wolf ran off with an artifact, and you guys they are picking him as a traitor. So you guys are to track him down, which led you to this goblin burrow, a little outcrop in the cliff side of the ocean. And you guys kind of traced him down here. You saw him for a brief moment jump through a portal, and before he did, he summoned a giant metal wolf-like creature, and then you guys came. Oh, I'm on draw tools. So then you guys kind of cleared out the goblins. You killed all the goblins. And I think it was actually really badass that Ryan like killed like 5 of them at once, or Sean did. Somebody did. It was real badass. But there was a pit of hyenas that Gongong jumped into, and is trying to tame the hyenas or like calm them down or something. He doesn't want to kill them. And then Maddie and Sean and Pip were gonna face down the metal wolf, I believe. And so that's kind of where we're at. So we're gonna do one round of combat, and then we're gonna introduce our new PC. Let's get some get some braveries up in here, because God knows I don't remember them.
Nope.
Sean, you had the second highest, I'm pretty sure. Oh, over Ryan.
18.
18. Maddie was real low.
I have the lowest bravery on the team.
You do, except Pip. Pip's below you. Pip was like a 6.
Oh, Pip's a baby.
Little baby. And then Maddie, what were you? I think you were 9, if I remember correctly. I think Pip was 6.
I have a bravery of 11.
11, okay. And what's Pip? 5, 6?
Pip is 5.
5. Cool. Cool. And Mr. Kurt, what does your unknown character, what is his bravery?
20.
Whoa, big boy. Alright. Alrighty, good. Cool. So, let's start off. Sean, you can go first. You are up here on this cliff. The wolf is down like probably 10 to 15 feet below you. I remember he chased after something. I think one of you casted illusion or something?
He murdered a goblin that was
okay.
chilling out over here.
Gotcha. So he just ate up a goblin, and he's a tad distracted.
He's a tad distracted, and the portal's still open over here.
Correct. Yeah, the blue pillars are the portal.
All right. I'm just going to cast. What was it called? Haven't looked this up in a while. Ice Blades. I'm going to cast it on my summons.
On your summon swords, alright. Go ahead and roll for that.
And I'm going to, and if I make this cast, I'm going to cast it on Maddie's.
On Maddie's what now?
Her exploding cards.
Okay.
So, yep. And let me double check to make sure. And yeah.
So you gave yourself Ice Blades and then gave Ice Blades to Maddie's explosion cards?
Yep.
Okay.
So that adds a 3x multiplier onto your multiplier.
Wowzers.
For 2 turns.
Wowzers. And then it would be Maddie's turn. So you see that there's like 3 cards. The top 3 cards of your tarot deck are kind of like blue and frosty.
Ooh, I do be liking a frosty. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna throw my exploding card out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Casting roll for that. You land it on the wolfy wolf. What was the original damage for that? Was it 30?
45 because I trained it.
Right. Times 3 is 90, 135. Wowzers. And then you still have a major action.
Yeah, let's just throw another. Fuck it. Let's just throw another card.
Yeah, throw a casting roll. You fucking do it. You do it again.
Nailed that
Jesus.
shit.
When you hit it, the ice blade kind of activates, and they're like, and the explosion is just filled with like icy shrapnel. Looks dope as shit.
Sick.
I
do
like it.
Be liking that.
Then the wolf does not like this, so he's gonna kind of, I can't really turn the picture, but he runs like full-fledged at the cliff, and he's gonna attempt to climb it. With a 9, he succeeds, and he gets like his front paws and mouth kind of up on top to where you guys are, and his mouth opens up, and you see like these rotating gears inside of his throat, and
interesting.
He blasts a gale of fire at you guys, for a measly 16 damage, and that'll hit all 3 of you.
Alrighty.
Sean, do you take 10 off that?
Yep, plus my natural armor, and it does nothing.
What's your natural armor?
10.
10? Okay. Maddie and Pip, would you like to try and deflect this damage with a defensive action?
Sure.
Oh no, my natural armor is 20.
I hit it. I hit my deflect. I hit my number.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hit him with another one of those cards.
You see him get up onto the thing and open his mouth, and you like fly straight to the side and are able to attack him. So you're like out here flying. What kind of attack are you gonna use for your reflex?
Probably just another fireball card.
Okay.
And I hit it.
Hell yeah. That's what I say, 135. Jesus.
Yeah, I
Those-
think
those
I'm just
cards-
gonna pull support and just keep on
Those
popping
cards
those,
alone did do
floating
so
cards.
much damage for a minor action. It's wild.
Oh, by the way, it doesn't last for those 3 cards. It lasts for 2 turns.
Oh yeah. Like the top cards are staying frosty until the kind of enchantment runs out. Do you want to roll for Pip?
No, because I'm using my body to protect Pip.
Oh yeah. Roll a give me something. Give me an investigation roll so you can like quickly.
Boom.
There you go. Yeah, you step in front and your armor takes the damage. Maddie's flying off the cliff right now, floating through card at the wolf, and you hear going on, kind of battling with the hyenas, and you assume he'll be fine. But then out of nowhere, you see a figure kind of drop into the pit, if you will, of this gorge, this outcrop. And what does he look like, Kurt?
He is a deathly looking old gent in kind of new armor. He's like pretty dead looking to everyone. But
Okay.
he's got some pep in his step, and he kind of glistens with some holy light as
Hell
he
yeah.
He's a Zambi.
Zambi.
kind of struts into the room, and he's like, "Oh, these kids, they need help." And I'm like, one over here.
I don't
Oh.
know. Is this a bad time to mention I don't like the undead? I'm pretty racist against the undead.
You're literally a moth. Shut up.
What does
And,
that have to do with me not liking the undead?
I am kind
And
of
that
Yeah,
beacon
no,
of light.
by the way, I have absolutely nothing against the undead.
But how do you feel about light though? Because I'd be light.
Oh, I do love lamp.
I am kind of lamp right now. Not gonna lie about it. Alright, so I can't get close enough to do any heal use, so I'm just gonna do my major action with my flintlock pistol from my previous adventures that I have.
Okay.
I have a range of 4.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, so that's 2x damage.
Damn.
And, oh, that's a solid 4, so that's 8 damage right there.
8
To the,
damage. Yeah, you
this
shoot, but
guy.
the bullet definitely doesn't seem to do much damage to the metal creature.
Oh,
No,
it's a
no.
metal creature. Okay, key detail. I did not realize that. Alright, so...
Also, is there any wolf decor on any of you? Like anything they would know you're part of the Wolf Knights?
Yeah, I'm dressed in Wolf Knight armor. I'm
Okay.
like a lowlier class, though. I'm just a
Gotcha.
scout.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you guys clearly see that he is a scout of the Wolf Knights and immediately would recognize him as an ally.
And I have a crucifix in my hand, and it's glowing.
Hell yeah. Then it is Sean's turn.
Alright, major spells that I can do right off the bat. I'm really missing my evil spells.
I'm surprised you didn't make a character with one, honestly.
Oh no, I can learn it later.
I know.
Just my stifle of evil spell. Damn. Where was it? Something I had written down because this is something I just. Shit, where did I write it down?
I don't know.
Okay, here it is. This is something I learned from that lovely undead. So, I didn't get it because 17. I'm gonna try it again. And I didn't get it.
Rip. Maddie, what are
Come
you
on.
doing?
You suck. Probably just throwing more cards. It do be what I do. I
Hell
do
yeah.
just throw cards.
Roll me a casting roll. You don't throw a card.
No, I do not throw a card.
Wanna try again?
Sure. I get it that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've trained it.
Gotcha. So you throw another card, and this one
Another one.
like the explosion knocks him off of the cliff that he's kind of trying to climb up of, and as he lands, his body kind of loses light and just kind of falls apart and into gears and such. And yeah, now you guys are kind of curious about this this wolf knight that's joined up in the area.
So I want to roll investigate to see if this isn't some ploy by the previous guy that was here.
The general.
Yeah.
No. Now that you recall, you've seen him around the barracks before. There's very few. I don't know if this is common knowledge, so actually I'm not gonna say that, but you've seen this character like in the mess hall and stuff like that, and you know he was like put into the Wolf Knights after you guys were.
All right.
Drop Pip down here. So
Is that a familiar?
that is her pet. She tamed it.
Oh, okay.
It's a Skibidi goat. It is exactly the icon that it is, a little raccoon with antlers.
Cute as a button.
Hell yeah, and they generate electricity, kind of like Pikachu.
All right, that's super cool.
So Cloud Hooded Stranger, whatever. What's the name of your character?
Hi, I'm Mort McVita. The Queen sent me to scout on this mission. She felt like something was awry.
Really? After I asked the scout before to help us out. Oh. You know what? Between us, fuck the Queen.
Wow.
That's fine.
I
If
don't
that was
think
your
it
opinion.
was the queen that like had issue. I think it was.
Fuck the other scouts then. Thank you for your assistance.
It was the scouts who were being right pricks.
I can tell you what, they didn't really appreciate me coming here. Help you kids out.
I love the
They
fact
can
that
scout out the dangerous area, but they can't help set any traps.
I love the fact that like this old ass man is showing up to try and help you guys out.
I'm old and wrinkly.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah. Do you guys want to venture to the portal?
Alright, so just to give you a heads up, the general we are looking for just for this the active
Just went through this. What? You could cut out for a minute.
this portal
Ah.
over here.
Before this, does anyone like a heal? Would anyone like a heal?
I would. I have not a lot of health.
All right, come here, little one. And I get down on one knee, and I with your consent, I grab your hand and I full
I'm a
heal you.
cat.
Yeah, you just start petting the moth like it's okay, pal. You're gonna be nice
Yeah,
and
and I full
healthy.
heal you. With a couple pats to the head.
So
Oh!
So
You can't take that hyena away from me. You already gave me the specs for it.
did I?
Suck it.
Fuck.
Yup. I got my own pet now.
So as you guys make your way around this bend here.
Pip, this is your older brother Pepper.
So as you guys kind of make your way around the bend, you see going on kind of like talking to these wolves or these hyenas a little bit.
No. You give me one of these hyenas.
And he looks at you and he says, I will get these back to the barracks. You guys go after the wolf. Or the knight, the general.
I want my hyena buddy to come with me.
They're not like there yet. You fucking
Fine.
So you guys going jumping through?
Dylan, hand me over some of your shit. That demon spear. It'll be very useful.
It's a
since you're
spell. It's
leaving us.
not. It's not a weapon. It's a spell. Learn the
Alright, just give me
spell.
your clothes. Just give me your clothes. Thank you. See you later.
Alrighty then. First of all,
Does
y'all.
anyone else need heals?
Actually, my armor is pretty good, especially since my Wolfguard spell actually adds even more armor to that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Wolfhide spell. Alright, then. Whee!
You guys get 300 XP for fighting the Metal Fang. And once entering the portal, you experience a stomach dropping feeling as cold winds start to brush against each of you. Suddenly, the vision of a mountain becomes visible in the distance, and the vision gets closer and closer until suddenly, as if thrown through a pane of water, you are pushed through the portal and at the footsteps of a temple in the mountains.
I've never seen that here before.
And let me bring you over here. I'm gonna grab each of you. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Copy and paste into the new area. And bring it over here. The wind the altitude is much higher, obviously, so the air is thin up here. The wind is brushing against your face. There's snow kind of flurrying around. I imagine Pip and Dewdrop are quite cold and shivering. So as the players come to where they are immediately greeted by 4 samurai like knights who immediately scream out that these are the intruders they warned us about, and they kind of come out there in like the snow camouflage type get-ups.
Can I attempt to negotiate with them?
Sure.
I am the negotiationer.
Okay, yeah. What are you saying first?
Let's say, hey, we're new here. We just kind of flew in here. We don't really know what's going on. Give us a second, okay?
Roll and negotiate.
And that's a D20.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, fail. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, they you see that they're already unsheathing their swords. They don't give a flip. Not a flip.
Okay, fine. I care about them.
But
Just wanted them to know.
alright, I gotta write this again. We have Kurt at a 20. Wow, that was bad.
That's sexy. Graffiti in the streets right there.
Kurt at a 20. We have Sean at 18. We have Maddie at 11. And then we have Pip at 5. These amazing mouse pad drawings. Okay. So yeah, the samurai are drawing, and you guys are almost immediately in combat. So Kurt, you're up first.
Okay.
Mort, is that his name?
Yeah, Morton.
Morton, here's a who. It's your turn.
Morton McVita. I'm going to make a mystical gesture with my hands and cast Holy Light Circle
Okay.
on these 3 boys right here. Here, I'm pretty savvy with Roll20. Just get those boys right there.
Okay.
And,
Well,
it weakens enemies
the
5 spaces
guy,
around you.
this guy over here is in a building, so you wouldn't see him. There you go.
There you go. I'll just stick with those two for right now.
Okay. And what does Holy Circle do?
Weakens enemies within like a 20-foot radius
Okay.
or foot diameter. If they are evil, they take 2 times the amount of damage, no matter who hits them.
Gotcha. All right. And so is that a major or a minor?
I believe that is a major, my friend.
All
I'll
right.
have to relook that up, but we went
Then,
over it last week.
Mr. Sean, it is your turn. Shaunicus?
Alrighty, I'm going to cast the. Oh wait, no. Is the Frost Blade still active,
No, that would have been.
or do I have to recast?
Yeah, that would have been 2 turns.
Alright.
You guys are.
Recasted it.
Okay. Who are you casting it on you?
Me, and then I'm going to shift right here, and I'm going to use the. Can't remember what it's called. Blade Dance, I believe.
Okay.
Where I hit an area in front of me. Yep, hit a 3-space area with a basic attack.
All right. How much damage?
Times 3. 15 times 3, so
15 times 3 would be 45.
45.
so all 3 of them in front of me.
So this guy again is in a building. You don't see him,
Oh,
but you will do it too. You're outside. I should have mentioned that. You're outside on like this doorstep of a tower or a
alrighty.
temple
And yeah, I hit these 2.
for 45 damage. Alrighty, and then it is their turn. So these 2 are gonna rush towards you, Sean, drawing their samurai sword. The first one gets a 20 and a 4, which will be 16 damage.
Negated because of my armor.
The second one hits you for 4 damage.
Negated by my armor. And let me roll to see if I can get my reef. Oh, there we go.
Wow. All right. So you the first one hits you and you dodge out of the way of the second one. And what do you do?
I'm just gonna hit him with a normal attack. Did it? Oh no, my computer. Don't do this. Roll 20 is not responding. What was that second roll?
You got a 15.
Okay, it's still waiting for roll 20 to respond to the second time I hit.
There you go. You got a
6.
6.
So 15-ish. So 60 damage.
Holy shit. So yeah, you dodge to the side and like summon a sword like in the small gap between you and the samurai and like project the sword forward. It goes like through his gut and like flies pretty much off the edge of the like down the face of this huge mountain, and he's just gone into the white like snow flurry. And then it is so yeah, Mort, you're getting attacked twice by samurai. One is 14 damage, and the other is going to be a little more. That's going to be. I don't even know. I gotta do some maths. It'll be 64 damage, so you can use a defensive action on one of those if you'd like.
I will do that.
I would do it on the bigger one, obviously.
Yeah. My reflex is a 16. I rolled an 11.
Okay. So you can take 11 damage off this 64. So you take 14 damage for one that you'll take, and then the other.
The Wolfguard armor gives him a natural plus 10 defense.
Did we give that to you when we created your character?
No. I just have a spell. The
Oh.
wolf hide.
Yeah. Yeah, give you some wolf armor. They have it. You should have it. They'll give you 10 natural defense. So in total, you would have taken. You rolled an 11 for your defensive action, so that'd be 22 minus that. So 32 plus 7. You'd take 39 damage altogether.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And then it is Maddie's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw more cards.
Hell yeah.
That's what I do. I did it.
Where are you hitting here in this? Who are you hitting?
Who am I hitting? Probably this guy.
Nope. He's in a building. You can only hit the 3 that are out here. Yep, these 3. This one.
This far away one, because I'll hit this one with the splash damage and not our teammate here.
Well, you could hit like this corner and hit these 2 that are on more, or you could hit like way over here and hit Sean's samurai guy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, go ahead and row. Oh, you already did. So you did 45 damage, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Yeah, so you throw a card and it explodes. The red explosion looks really nice in like the snow flurry, like brightens all the snowflakes up. But as that comes down, the samurai is kind of thrown forward and dies on the doorstep here. And then it is Pip's turn. Do you want Pip to do anything?
Pip can vibe for a minute.
Okay. Then it is Kurt's turn again. Mort just got a couple slashes in you from some samurai swords.
I'm going to use my flintlock pistol on these boys.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, rolled an 18, so that's double damage. That's a 9, so 18 damage to this guy right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to heal myself with a minor action.
Okay. For future reference, do your minors first.
Oh yeah.
But I shall allow it as the all omnipotent DM that I am, GM.
Thank you. I rolled a 6, and it's a 1 to 12 to heal, and I gained 25.
There you go. I like that, like, these samurais just kind of start hitting you, and you, like, just whip out a pistol and point blank shot this guy in the shoulder.
Absolutely did, and then heal myself. Give myself a little bit of love.
Hell yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Then it is Sean's turn.
I'm gonna cast my frost thing on our good old friend right here, which I do. So now he has freezing bullets coming out.
Okay.
Also, Doug, that damage did
Oh,
double,
yeah.
so that's 50 because of my box.
I forgot.
Right.
All
so
my
that
magic,
holy
if
circle, these samurai would not be inherently evil. They are just samurai, like, chilling up in their temple.
Dicks.
Doug, I forgot. All my frost magic, as long as the damage
You cut out there.
freezes people.
Oh yeah, as long as the damage is over what? What is that? I forgot
30.
about that. 30.
So now if he shoots somebody, if his damage is over 30, they get frosted. I want to hit the one
Was that just for you though, or was it? Oh.
It was for my magic, and I'm casting a frost spell on his weapon to my magic.
All right, but he didn't.
Hold
on, but he didn't do over 30 damage. He only did 18. But
no, I'm just saying.
For future reference,
the next shot is going to be a ×3. But I'm just saying, if you allow it, then
Yeah.
yes, technically it would still do it.
So you, Kurt, you notice that the barrel of your gun kind of gets coated in like this blue frosty magic.
And I'm just gonna hit that dude with a sword. Ooh. Damn. 55 damage.
55. You yeah, you summon a sword and like it goes right into his body. He ain't quite dead.
Eh, he's frosted over.
18. Oh no. Oh yeah. You. How much was that?
55.
55, 65, 73, 73. And yeah,
Nope.
you hit him with it, and the
55.
sword like melts, kind of like dissipates, like particle effects away, but as it does, it like freezes over into his chest. And then it is Maddie's turn.
Hi.
Hello. You want to throw an explosion card or two?
You know I'm gonna.
You could toss it behind Kurt's two samurai and get both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
you,
hit it
you
too.
did it, yeah. This guy like gets exploded and kind of like flies towards you. Actually, he is dead, and this other one is he staggers from the explosion but is still standing, ready to fight. You have another action, my dear.
Gonna throw another card. Not gonna hit that one.
Yeah,
It do be
that one
unfortunate.
just flies off the mountain into nothingness.
Yeah, it happens. Killing them all.
The samurai strikes at you, Mort, for
No, he doesn't.
a whopping 36 damage. You want to roll a defensive action on that?
Yeah. The 10, my reflex is 16, so I'll just take 10 off.
But you have an armor of 10 as well, so take 20 off 36. You take 16 damage. And then it is your turn.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to use my minor action to heal myself again. Ooh, and I don't. So I'm going to use my major action to shoot this boy right next to me.
Oh,
or
yeah.
girl. I don't care. I'll shoot him.
I'll shoot you. I don't care what your gender is. I'll fucking shoot you.
Yeah. That's 12, so that's double damage.
Plus
then-
plus a times 3 from his ice, so it's times 5, whatever your damage roll was.
Oh, it's 9, so...
So 9 times
That's-
5. And yeah,
40.
you put a bullet right through this dude's head. His samurai helmet, whatever those are called, like flies off and kind of like rolls on top of itself, and the dude just kind of staggers a few steps back and then just drops. He is deader than dead.
Is my gat still frosty, Doug?
For another like 6 seconds, it would be.
Okay, deal. And we continue the hate inside.
Y'all going in? I'll take that as a yes. I'm just seeing. Okay, you guys get 300 experience from that combat. You guys go through these like sliding. This temple is very like ornate and Japanese in style. There's almost like the paper wooden type walls and sliding doors. The kind of like step up like platform you were on was all like this dark wood that seems to be like treated against the cold and the weather, and there was like this frosty stone staircase that kind of winded down the mountain behind you. And as you kind of slide this door open, you enter, and
I walk through the paper door like a true zombie.
You spook him. In this room has a very steampunk feel to it. There is black tile on the ground, and the walls are gray in color with copper pipes snaking around the walls and ceiling, and with many mesh openings in the ends of pipes. They occasionally spit out a gust of steam. Standing in front of them is a legendary swordsman named Mystere. He is accompanied by 4 samurai soldiers. Mystere is a knight in all black armor with a straight sword held out. However, the blade of the sword is cloaked in a cloud of steam, and it seems to emanate from the blade itself. He has a black cloth wrapped that drapes around his helmet to the length of his knees. On his shoulder is a black shield with a Roman numeral 5 embedded into it. He says in a booming voice, "Well, General warned me there are some meddlers. However, you will not be able to see him." As he shouts this to you, the pipes fill the room with a hot steam, and you guys will enter this combat. And we'll do a round before we enter because we're rolling up on
Why would
9:30.
we do a round before we end? Why would we not just end there? That seems like a good place to end.
All right, Sleepy Maddie, we'll fucking end there. So all of y'all roll me a knowledge check real quick. Maddie, you don't know shit. Now, Sean knows some shit.
I got a 9.
And also Mort knows some shit. So you would recognize Mystere from some paintings and some books. He was one of the 7 legendary swordsmen that were part of the Crimson Uproar. So you guys are like on the tail end, which I've talked about in the stream before, but I know like Kurt is kind of new to Lorewars, so I'll dummy it down like I'm saying it for the first time again. You're on the tail end of the Rai Empire falling, and which was like the first major empire of like humanity and like of mortals, and that just like fell because the prince killed his dad, took over, and kind of ran it into the ground. But when he took over, he told his royal swords instructor, Zarecraft, to train 7 like military swordsmen, and they were his like personal entourage, and so he did. And those 7 legendary swordsmen, eventually the people of the empire got fed up with this dictator who killed his father to take over the empire, so they stormed the palace, and these 7 swordsmen like murdered thousands of people in what's known as the Crimson Uproar as the prince escaped the city. And then the swordsmen followed. A dragon, one of the gem dragons, who's like a mythical creature, dropped down and killed the prince, but the swordsmen killed the dragon. These swordsmen have never really been seen before since then. But standing in front of you is Mystere, one of those 7 swordsmen that anyone who saw his iconic uniform would know, and like weapon would know. So his like katana or straight sword or whatever it is cloaked in steam. You can't see the blade, which makes it hard to defend against. And with his black shroud that comes out of his helmet and everything, and the Roman numeral kind of is an insignia for what member of the swordsman he is.
And remember, people, like all great adventures, for him,
I didn't hear a word you just said, Sean. Try that again.
like all great adventurers, we murder him and steal his gear.
And that's the good, right thing to do.
Behind it.
So thank you, Kurt, for joining us. Hopefully we can get a little more regular streaming. You guys are actually on like the last, I'd say like third of this campaign, and I'm excited because after this little bit, you guys are closing in on the labyrinth, which is like one of my favorite parts of the game. And so yeah, you guys, it is nearly Christmas time. I already have some people buying Lorewars as Christmas presents, so if you want to do that, check out the website, lorewarsrpg.com. Keep up on our Twitter, keep up on our YouTube, our Twitch. All those places are where we stream and upload content. We are closing in, hopefully, on the Ring of Worlds campaign book being ready. I'm hoping I want like to release like 2 major contents a year, and maybe even more once we pick up momentum. But like, so pretty much by spring or summer, I want to have Ring of Worlds ready to be published, as well as like some other content, whether it be another adventure or Guidebook Plus or another campaign. And I mean, as we've already know, all my events got canceled because of what's happening in the world right now, but I have hopes that GeeklyCon will still happen in the summer. I believe it's in July. I have my prayers that the vaccine will come out and everyone will get the vaccine or whatever they have to do to make the government happy, and they open everything up again and we can have a convention this summer, because I've talked to Michael tomorrow and he's down for me for Lorewars being the official sponsor for GeeklyCon, and we would have a booth and do a panel and do games, and it would be so rad, and I'm so excited. So I'm hoping that happens.
Absolutely.
Other than that, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.